Well, first up to that high-profile event in Bengaluru, where US Ambassador to India Eric Garcetti had a site dedication ceremony for a US Consulate in Bengaluru. External Affairs Minister Jai Shankar and Karnataka Deputy Chief Minister Shiv Kumar were at the event as well, which marks the first concrete step towards the opening of a US Consulate in Bengaluru. Though it may still be a while before consular services or visa services are offered in the city, Bengaluru will become the fifth Indian city to have a US consulate eventually. Remember, the city has a large expat population and thousands of American citizens closely connected living between here and the United States. City has thousands of American citizens, and joining me this evening, two prominent faces from the city's startup and VC ecosystem, both US citizens but Bengalurian, we hope, in spirit. Venk Krishnan, noted venture capital investor, and Anuradha Jagdish, noted social entrepreneur and founder of Connect Me. My first question to you, Venk Krishnan, well, it is largely symbolic. Tell me what it means for the city's expat population.
I think it is a watershed moment to a large extent because, and this was long overdue, and I think we should congratulate all the people who are involved in making this happen. I have personally experienced, being a US citizen, but being a resident of Bangalore, that even to get small things, done for my, renewing my passport or, different things, I need to plan a trip to Chennai, schedule. So I think this is long overdue, and I think it's an exciting time. This is further, exacerbated by the fact that 37% of India's exports, is from Karnataka, right? And especially India's software exports. And it's home to about 33% of India's tech professionals, right? And I think Bangalore has over 2 million IT professionals. So that is in the IT side. But if you look at the venture ecosystem, we have over, on rough estimates, more than 100 VCs operating out of Bangalore, right? And they're all, involved in investing in companies which are innovating. And I think they need a lot of travel to the US, and many of them struggle because they have to plan a trip to Chennai and so far. So I think this, maybe it will take some more time for some of the services to be added, but I still believe that this is a great step and a great positive moment for Bangalore.
It's still going to be a while, though, before you have full-fledged consular services. This is one area, Venk, as an old Chennaiite, where Chennai had the edge over Bangalore, but eventually it would seem that in the south of India, that edge for Chennai could also go away.
Yeah. No, I think other than, Bangalore has a lot of advantages to Chennai. The weather is awesome. But having said that, I think this is obviously something which we will be, it's a positive development for the professionals as well as expats from the US. And I think the fact that Bangalore is home to 750 multinationals, right? And 370 of them are headquartered in the US, but their offices are their offshore centers or capability centers are in Bangalore. So this is a very, very positive development. And even though it may take some more time for the consular services and others to start, but at least it is in the right direction. And so coming down to, Chennai, obviously Chennai has an advantage in terms of traffic movement, which Bangalore needs to improve over a period. But I think, those are things which are not in our hands. The fact is that, there should be more direct flights from Bangalore to the US, both East Coast and West Coast. I think a positive step has been started with the Air India flight. So I think that will be the next step.
As someone pointed out, there's also a demand for a suburban rail in Bangalore, and there are several other local demands as well, not just that. But yes, it's a moment to speak about that event in Bengaluru. Thanks very much there, Venk Krishnan, as well as Anuradha, for joining.